Good afternoon, my name is Sean Simmons and I'm the fire chief, and we're here to talk to you today about the fire department's exit from civil service.
And I'm Michael Units, Town Manager.
Currently, the hiring process through civil service, we have to request a list in writing through civil service. They notify the candidates. The candidates have 5 days to come and sign that list if they're interested in working for us. From that point, we can move to interviews. We're allowed to interview 2 times plus 1 the number of candidates that we're hiring. So for example, if we're looking to hire 2 individuals, we can interview up to 5 people. It's very strict in hiring from that formula. So for example, if we interview the 5th person and we find out that they're in paramedic school and all the other members are basic EMTs, we have to hire out of the top 3 for 1, and then we can't bypass any other ones to get to that more qualified candidate. So if we were to be able to get out of civil service, I think one of the big things is it would allow us to expand our candidate pool. It would allow us to advertise on social media and recruit people in various ways. It would also allow us to accept what we call lateral transfers. So for example, if somebody from another department wanted to come over to our department, we would be able to do that, whether they were coming from a civil service or a non-civil service fire department, and we currently can't do that. And it would also allow us to put a lot more weight into the candidate's work history, experience, certifications, qualifications, possible fire academy certification prior to coming to us, whereas we can't do that currently.
So we wouldn't bring this forward if the union wasn't in support. So through the negotiation process for the previous contract, this was an item on the contract, and we went through the process, the union, because of its change of working conditions, they received certain benefits in order to exit civil service, and the union saw it as a benefit to the department, and they also agreed that leaving civil service was the way to go. So once the union agreed, we decided we'd bring this forward to the voters.
Yeah, and just to add to that, our union is definitely in favor of exiting civil service. After it was negotiated in the contract, we formed a committee to address all of the issues that would previously have been covered by civil service. So things like hiring, promotions, discipline, seniority, that sort of thing. So we had a committee of 4 firefighters and myself and Deputy Wilson. Collectively, we worked probably about 400 hours to develop a very comprehensive memorandum of agreement that outlines all those items that I just spoke about. And I think we came up with a really good product, and it's going to make the promotional exams tailored very specifically to our department. In addition, promotional exams previously through civil service, you only have to be on the department for a year to qualify to take that exam and for that position. And for example, that's one of the things that we addressed in the MOA. So for example, if a lieutenant is firefighter is looking to be promoted to a lieutenant, they have to have a minimum of 5 years experience with the Norton Fire Department. And if a lieutenant is looking to go to captain, for example, they need to have 7 years of experience on the fire department, with 2 of those years being as a lieutenant. So, and the exam will be very specific to our department. Discipline will be handled very similar to the way that it always has been. Right now, the civil service only gets involved in discipline if somebody gets suspended for over 5 days, and quite honestly, I can't even remember when that's happened. So we would go through our normal process.
All members of the department would have the ability to go to arbitration as part of the contract.
So first, all of the members that are currently in civil service, if we were to exit civil service, all of those members would still receive all the rights and privileges that they had under civil service, and unless they were to get promoted. So we already have a seniority list established that would just be maintained, and new hire seniority would be just added from when they started. In the event of a tie, we hired 2 people at the same time, same day. The tiebreaker would be who had the highest rank during the interview process.
I think no matter what system you have, we're in civil service right now, and there are several members of our department that had relatives that work currently or worked in the department. And maybe that's just because they grew up in the family of firefighters and they were talk about it all the time, and they learned about what it means to be a firefighter, and they're able to do good on tests. I think Sean can elaborate more, but if we exit civil service, it's not just going to be because you're good on a test, and there's going to be individuals in the department that will interview all these candidates and rank them. And so I think that'll alleviate some of that concern about just hiring. We're not going to be able to just hire relatives. They have to have the experience and knowledge in order to be hired and in order to be promoted.
Yeah, I would agree with the town manager. Like I previously mentioned, our primary concern is finding the most qualified candidate. We have a comprehensive process, interview process, where every rank in the fire department is going to be represented. So we'll have firefighter, lieutenant, and captain. Our deputies, myself, will be on there. And it's going to be set scoring for all those candidates. The candidates with the highest score will be offered the position first, and they'll be ranked in that order. That's it. That's the bottom line. And just to elaborate, I'd be more than happy at any time to justify and be totally transparent with our hiring process if anybody had any questions with that. But it would be a collective decision, not just my decision, or not just the town manager's decision.
So just a reminder, the town election is July 13th from 8 to 5. That's a Saturday at the middle school. And ballots should be in the town clerk's office by tomorrow, I believe. And she'll be posting on her website when the ballots will be available for anyone that isn't going to be around on July 13th and would like to come in and vote absentee or have a ballot mailed to them. She can mail out a ballot to them. And I just want to emphasize that leaving civil service as we negotiated it with the union is a benefit to the town, and it allows you to have a department that bases things on experience and ability more than someone being a good test taker and getting a good score on a test for a promotion.
Yeah, for us, first we'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to watch this and becoming more educated about this issue. We certainly hope that you vote yes. With that being said, we also support everybody's decision that they make based on their own beliefs. We hope you find this information helpful. Shortly, we'll be posting more comprehensive information on our website that's more detailed than probably what you heard here today. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to call me at any time. And I'd be more than happy to talk to you on the phone, email, or sit down and meet with you to give you more information. Thank you very much.